All right, today we are telling the story of Jesus in the Storm. It is found in our Following Jesus books. And the scripture is Mark 4:35 through 41. So if you also want to look that up, it's a very good resource. Oh, and also, this story is on our SharePoint site. So if you'd like to go there and compare that story to the one in the book and take out the parts that you like best and use them, that's also very helpful. And now I will begin. This is the Sea of Galilee. A lot of very important things happened here, and so we need a little piece of it to help us to tell our stories. Now once, while Jesus was preaching, there was such a big crowd surrounding the Sea of Galilee that he had to get into a boat so that everyone could hear him. And he taught all day long. And eventually it became evening. He became tired, so he said to his disciples, "Let's go to the other side and rest." And so his disciples came with him. And Jesus took a cushion and laid down at the back of the boat. Now the sea is a wondrous and mysterious thing. And sometimes it's very calm. Sometimes when the wind blows, becomes very rough and wild. When the wind stops, it becomes very peaceful and calm. So as the disciples sailed out across the sea, the winds came, and it became very rough. And the waves came crashing over the sides of the boat, and the boat began to fill up with water. And the disciples were very scared. And they said to Jesus, who was still asleep in the back of the boat, "Wake up! Don't you care about us? We're drowning." And then Jesus got up, and he looked out at the waves, and he said to them, "Peace, be still." And he looked out to the wind, and he said, "Peace, be still." And the wind became still, and the sea became calm once again. And then Jesus turned to his disciples. He said, "What's wrong? Don't you have any faith? Why were you afraid?" And the disciples said, "Who is this man that the wind and the sea listen to him?" And they were amazed. Now, I wonder what it was like to be in such a great storm. I wonder how Jesus could have slept through the storm. I wonder how the wind felt while it was blowing the sea. I wonder how the sea felt being wild and rough. I wonder why the wind and the sea did what Jesus said. I wonder how the sea feels being calm. I wonder how the disciples feel. I wonder why the disciples were following Jesus. I wonder what the disciples told their family and their friends once they got back to dry land. Here are the disciples who followed Jesus and were so scared during the storm. And Jesus who commanded the wind and the sea to be still. And the cushion and the boat they sailed on through the storm. And our little piece of the Sea of Galilee, where so many important things happen.